What's good? What's good? What's good? Sorry for the late show today. Could not do it this morning like I usually do after the Trill Bison talk with 78 Source TV and Black Fight Fan TV. So I thought I would jump on now and have a conversation, man. I hope you guys excuse me for the odd timing of this live stream. So what is good? Man, we got people in the house. What's good, Manuel Mamak? How you feeling? Everything's good over here. I just had some stuff I had to do with my son this morning, so I had to take care of that. And then I did a video before I did this. Just trying to get it in where I could get it in today, man, on this holiday. I hope you guys are all enjoying your holiday. Jump to what's going on, man? Yep, it's your boy Fanon. B Mac, what's good? MP4 Vids, what's going on, man? How are you feeling? I think you're supposed to be sending me something, though. I haven't had a chance to see it. If you've sent it to me, let me know if you've sent it, because I've been keeping an eye out for that and I haven't seen it. Mark Blake, what's good, man? What's good with you, man? Young Merv, the cut man, what's good? The cut man, you're a real cut man? Let me know if you're a real cut man. Syndicate J, I'm chilling, man. What's going on with you? Yanni Stiff, what's going on, man? Jump to you went to the gym today? Now I'm gonna go to the gym right after I do this for an hour, then I'm gonna go to the gym. Now I went with my son. I took my son to the basketball gym. He's he's in this like super intense basketball program. So they have like a 3-hour practice in the morning during this holiday. And then they got another hour and a half one later this evening. So, got to try to do it. Try to get, kids first, man. Jump to, Jump to said that. Woo 36 Daddy, what's good with you? King J Ra. I'm good, African King. How are you feeling? BC, Mr. J Dub 20 Texas. I'm good, man. Justin Marsh, what's good? Jump Tube. Nobody working today? Nah, I don't think. I mean, I'm working. I work every day. There ain't no choice. Hey, it's day to labor for me. I work every day of the week, all year long, man. I think I might have taken a day off. I don't know if I took a day off this year so far. Mr. Ma, what's good? Oh yeah, I did take a day off when I was moving, but it was still I had to move, so I couldn't work. Yes, Ronald Gomez, I'm back at it. Rashawn McClarty, what's good? Yes, sir. Salute to you, Ronald Finkley. Hey, Fanon, they've been roasting the Porters about Duck and Spence. Hey, man, that's on them. That's what they get, dude. Fanon, what do you think about Troy King sparring Errol situation? Man, really? My thought is that Troy King needs to just keep his mouth shut about that, man. Just stop talking, man. He's not going to spar Errol Spence. He ain't, because he can't. He's got his eyes hurt. So, it is what it is, man. I don't know, man. I think, dude, from what I can see, I think he might have picked Kell Brook to beat Errol Spence. He never really been a supporter of Errol Spence from what I recall. I don't listen to all his stuff. I was just listening to when he was on before I had a channel, and I was listening to him on Boxing Ego's channel. And I don't know, man. I just don't think he was ever a big supporter of him. And Errol Spence, I believe, proved him big time wrong by beating the brakes off of Kell Brook. And sometimes, man, it's hard to switch. It's hard to switch angles. And he's getting it put in his face a lot. And, he's a fighter, so he's fighting it. But he ain't about to spar Errol Spence. And I ain't got to be a boxer to know that. Because Errol Spence tried to hurt him. You know what I mean? And I don't think he'd have too much sympathy for his eyes. But, hey, man, everybody's got a right to their opinion, man. What's going on, Stephen Bailey? What's good, Dominic Johnson? What's going out there in Baltimore, man? But the thing that I wanted to, hit the like button, man. We got 78 people in the building. It's 21 likes. Let's try to get the likes up. Weedy Guitar Studio, what's good with you, man? Love that. Love the videos, man. Derek Williams, salute Fanon. You should know better than go against Serena. She's in the quarters. I ever get into the finals. I think I said she might lose to, what did I say? She might lose to Venus. Hey, that's what happens. But, people aren't going to beat her on a regular basis, man. Fanon Andrew Tabiti is fighting October 3rd versus Ruslan Fayafer in the World Boxing Super Series. Oh, they got another. I didn't know they were going to have another cruiserweight portion of that. That's what's up. What up, Fanon? What's going on with you, Gravy Davy? Architect, when I did hear Troy refer to Errol as the best welterweight, the other on the ticket. Yeah, I heard him say that too. Could Kell Brook become champion at 154? No, not against those guys. Maybe against Jaime Munguia. Yeah, I guess maybe against Jaime Munguia, but I don't think Kell Brook will hold up against the other guys. Two broken eye sockets to me, man. You know, it's not too much more I can say. Patrick Scott, man, much love in the super chat. He said, "What up, Fanon? Great to have you on here today. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I was fearing that I might miss it today, but I was like, I got to be consistent, man. Got to be consistent." Escobar boxing. Kenny don't want to release that sparring tape. I called into Dante's Boxing Nation last night and reveal what really happened. What happened? When he sparred, what happened? Tell me what happened. I'd love to know. Fanon, good afternoon, sir. What's going on, D-Dop? Thank you, man. Sharapova going to make it to the quarters? I don't know. I haven't been watching Sharapova. I have not been watching a lot of tennis at all. I don't know what kind of form she's in, but she's a good player. So, you know, and the surface befits her, but I don't know who she's playing. I paid like next to no attention to the U.S. Open this time. Lamage said, "Fanon, good to see you this afternoon. Was waiting right after the trail boxing for you, man. My bad. I will be right. I'll be on that time tomorrow. I won't be pushing it back tomorrow, so you can count on me tomorrow morning." United Boxing Talk. Brooke can get that strap up off of Munguia. Yeah, but if they think that he's going to be any risk to Munguia, he's not going to fight. They're not going to put him in there because Jaime Munguia, if he can win some belts, man, really could be a big money earner for HBO and go. Well, not yeah. It'll be he has the ability to be a big attraction, and they're not about to feed him to somebody they think that he can beat. They can beat him. That's my thought on it. You know, off the cuff, but I don't know, man. I think Munguia might turn around and hurt Kell Brook because he's just so aggressive, and man, the dude hits hard and he's so big. He could definitely bust an eye socket on that dude. I'm telling you, he's a bad punch away from losing his eyesight. I don't see why the dude is still fighting. Casual boxing talk to what? Casual boxing talk. Go to school. F fighting. Is he in here? I don't see him in here. That's a funny dude. Anyway, man, what's good? McGregor Boxing Star said, "What up? What good, Fanon? Hope you well, bro. Staying consistent. Got that vid up if you want to check it out when you got some time. 20-minute rant. Yeah, no doubt about it. I'll check it out. I'll check it out when I go ride. Need to go to school. My bad, Fanon. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I used to be subscribed to that channel. It's not really. That's not a serious. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Young Merv, casual boxing talk. Got to go. Oh, see, I did that one. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Those dudes. I mean, they know what they're doing. Robert Singleton said, "Yeah, Fanon. Hey, Fanon. I had Ryan Garcia Morales fight a draw. Ryan ain't ready for Tank. No, sir. I haven't checked it out though yet. I still haven't seen that fight. So, somebody said it went the distance. The dude got tested. You know, I think Ryan Garcia is a left hook away from going to sleep, personally, because he backs straight up with he has his chin stuck straight up in the air and goes backwards. At least the last fight that I saw, man. So I think the dude might have a real big time, man, or have a real hard time against Tank. Will kill him. I mean, I don't think that's a competitive fight. Weedy Guitar Studio, I think the only man could beat Spence is Crawford, and there is no guarantee. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. Because I did a video, oh, yeah, that's from Ron Finkel. I did a video the other day when I was like, you know, Errol Spence is the man at 147 pounds from the perception that I can see in boxing fans and from boxing fans. So, of course, you know, there are guys that really believe that Terence Crawford is the best welterweight. So I did that, and I really meant to do the video and talk about it and, you know, really talk about Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter, right, and Keith Thurman. I really left Terence Crawford out of the equation. And I mean, I think Terence Crawford's a great fighter. I have him as my top pound for pound guy in boxing, right? I think but here's the thing. It's up to, and this is what I put it in the title. It's up to Terence Crawford to make that fight. Terence Crawford has to be the one to push for that Errol Spence Jr. fight. And it's not any fault of Errol Spence. It's the fact that he's with Top Rank. Now, unbiased or biased boxing talk. How is it on Crawford to make the fight? La, la, la. I will tell you why it's on him. Because he's a top rank fighter and he has the WBO belt. And history says that Bob Arum has in-house fights. He's with Top Rank. He chose to sign with Top Rank. He chose to re-up with Top Rank. And Top Rank fighters tend to fight in-house fights, which is why Terence Crawford is fighting Jose Benavidez. That's why before that he fought Jeff Horn. And pretty much every other guy he fought, many of the guys that he fought rather are top ranked fighters. That's how they go about their business. So if the fight's going to happen between Errol Spence and Crawford, then Crawford's has got to go to Top Rank and insist that they make that fight and not take no for an answer. That's why I say it's on him to make the fight happen. Because Bob Top Rank, Errol Spence doesn't have a promoter. He can take whatever fight he wants. But Top Rank, but Terence Crawford can't fight anybody if Bob Arum tells him he can't fight him. Or rather, if Bob Arum doesn't agree to the fight also. So unlike the situation where you have with Sean Porter's manager doesn't have a promoter. His manager is Kenny Porter, and they have the same advisor. So both of those guys, they both can go to the same guy to make the fight happen. Same thing for Danny Garcia. And same thing for Danny Garcia. Same thing for Sean Porter. But Terence Crawford has to make Bob Arum make that fight. That's why I say it's on Terence Crawford to make it happen. Let me go back. Let me get these, and I'll come back to that. Garrett, much love in the super chat, man. Let me get to these super chats, and I'm gonna come back to that. Hey, Fanon, I think Arum has Crawford brainwashed in a sense. Arum has made Crawford a lot of money, and perhaps he is hesitant to make waves, but Crawford is underestimating his value in the sport. I agree with that. Bo1 says, in a nutshell, much love in the super chat too, Gary. In a nutshell, is Bob Arum more than anything else that's going to put a roadblock in this? And then MP4 Fit, Top Rank is known for fighting in-house fights. That isn't good because it cheats the fans. Terence Crawford must break the mold. And that's my point. Why you laughing? By the way, let me go back to this unbiased or biased boxing talk. That's why. Now, unless you're going to tell me that Top Rank isn't a promoter, and that Top Rank doesn't have Terence Crawford signed to them, then hey man, take your LOL and SUYRA. LOL. If you don't know what that means, it means shove it where the sun don't shine. And I'm not happy with cats with a little giggle, giggle. Dude, ask a serious question, man. You get a serious answer. I'm not making it up. Mr. Ma, what's good, man? He said people need to stop acting like Arum doesn't exist when it comes to Bud. Aaron calls the shots, and that's all it is to it. It is. That's when you have a promoter. You can look at what happened with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Several months after all that stuff happened, not months, excuse me, it's Bob Arum Eddie Hearn says that Eddie Hearn didn't agree to that contract because he's got him in a managerial contract, and Eddie Hearn's the one that signs the contract. If Eddie Hearn has to sign a contract, if Eddie Hearn don't want to sign it, that means Anthony Joshua ain't getting the fight. This is age old in boxing. That's how exclusive promotional contracts work. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Terence Crawford. I think Terence Crawford's a great fighter. Myron Mangus was good, man. Fanon, do you think any of them go to the zone to duck Spence Jr.? I mean, if they offer him enough money for a short enough amount of time, people will take fights on DAZN. You know, I mean, do I believe what Eddie Hearn is talking about? This nonsense? Flagship U.S. fighters will come to Matchroom. I don't necessarily believe that. They don't have any flagship fighters. I mean, maybe they will. They haven't gotten one yet. So, you know, as far as will it happen, it may happen. Has it happened yet? No. Eddie Hearn throws this line in here. We've got a great start with Anthony Joshua. No, dude. Anthony Joshua was already signed with Matchroom. He was signed with Matchroom before DAZN came along. So if you, in fact, I think that dude's probably he's hurting himself signing with DAZN in the United States. He's a Sky Sports fighter. Crawford is top ranked. Anyone should know that. Yeah, but it's amazing. People won't believe. The reason I wanted to bring it up is I don't want you guys to think that I have some issue with Terence Crawford. I don't. I think very, very highly of Terence Crawford. But I'm just looking. What's going on, Marlon Sims, man? I love that video today, man. You out there grinding, man, telling these young cats what they need to do to get it going. Yeah, man, I'm not trying to talk poorly of Terence Crawford. I don't really even get into conversations about who I think will win the fight. You know, I don't want to get in those conversations because, you know, that's like, man, I want to see the fight. I want to see the fight. I like both guys. But let's be real about it, or not real about it. I'm going to share you my opinion. Bob Arum has to agree to that fight. And since Bob Arum has to agree to the fight, then it's on Terence Crawford to make Bob Arum agree to the fight. And I don't see what the difficulty is with that. And until he can do that, he doesn't have the ability to fight for three of the four belts. Bush guy said we got to support Lions Only Promotions too. What's Lions Only? That's not the Charlos. Yeah, I support the Charlos. I gotta tell you though, I'm not big on purses. Okay, just gotta tell you, I'm not big on purses. Oh man. Anyway, salute to you as well, Marcus Johnson. Wawa 930 210 says, let me get back. Bob Arum hates doing business with Al unless it favors his fighters. Yeah, I mean that's how it goes. But you know, Bob Arum's got a couple more years to work. You know, a few more years. God willing that he's healthy and everything stays good with him. And I hope it is. I would never wish anything bad on Bob Arum. You know, that situation is gonna start being managed by somebody else. And actually, from everything that I can see, man, ESPN pretty much bought Top Rank. Now they might have been because the only people that can air it is Top Rank. Is ESPN. ESPN has, Top Rank says, if you listen to Bob Arum talks about how he can't announce fights that are taking place before ESPN announces the fight. So in large part, ESPN, if they don't own Top Rank, they damn sure rent it. You know what I mean? There is no other network, unlike Matchroom, who Matchroom is airing their fights on DAZN in the United States, but they have another contract with Sky Sports. I think Top Rank is lock, stock, and barrel financed by ESPN. So hopefully ESPN will try to find a way to make these type of fights happen because, that's just a side thing on them, man. That's not their main thing. They want the best content that they can get for their money. Wawa says Arum has the connects, not the stable. Run the TV networks. Yeah, they definitely have some connections out there, man. Dark Truth, I'm good, man. How you feeling? What's good, Harold Tatum? Much love to everybody in the chat. Happy Labor Day. Oh, yeah, I don't think I even said that to everybody, man. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Hope you're enjoying it, spending it with the family, spending a little time talking to Fanon on the boxing. Wow, Crawford is fighting Benavidez next. Meanwhile, Danny Swift Garcia is fighting Porter. Can we really take Bud seriously at welterweight? Well, look, Yeah, I take him dead serious at welterweight. I take him dead serious at welterweight. As far as his ability to fight, I don't see how I couldn't take Terence Crawford seriously. Terence Crawford is a great fighter, man. That dude can go. And he's got a chance against anybody at welterweight. The problem is if you're really looking for unification and to get a single champion in that weight division, that it's a little harder road to see. Not that I do believe that Terence Crawford wouldn't want to do that. There's nothing that about Terence Crawford that would lead me to believe that he doesn't want to be the only champion at 147 pounds and that he doesn't believe that he can beat everybody at 147 pounds. I absolutely believe that he has the ability to do that. And he would have the desire to do that. I just don't know, because of the politics in the matter, if that's going to happen, man. That's my take on it, man. And I don't want to, and I don't want to, and I don't want to criticize him, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to criticize him or come off like I'm hating on a dude, because I'm not. And we just see this a lot of times, man, especially for this type of thing. I'm sorry, I looked at my phone for a second. Let me go back. Anyway, you gotta get my point. Young Merv, the cut man, said the only thing that made me mad at Kenny Porter was that he said, "Lock the door behind her." Those are on-site words, bro. Yeah. I mean, he's in his feelings a good amount, man. And it ain't anybody's fault. It's not his fault. It's not anybody else's fault, man. Just really. He chose to say the things he chose to say. And certain people are unforgiving. Or they will, if it sounds funny, people are going to say it sounds funny. It's, there's some painfully honest people in the world. Myron Mangus, Crawford is the second most talented welterweight behind Thurman. Oops. Keith Thurman can fight, man. I'm gonna go back a little bit in the comment section. Yeah, Keith Thurman can fight. I mean, I'm kind of like, what's going on, Dark Truth? Yeah, tap that like button. We got 158 people in the building and 63 likes, 4 dislikes. Hey, what's going on? I got dislikes. I ain't saying anything about Anthony Joshua. That's usually reserved for them. But see, we have a very heated conversation about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. There is a rift between people that support one and some people that support the other. That is an interesting rift in boxing right now to me, and one that I hope really comes to fruition so we can get it all the way on. I would love to be talking about who's going to win this fight that's coming up between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Would love to, much more so than Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence. I couldn't give a rat's half of our dead rat's ass about Mikey Garcia fighting Errol Spence. I would love to be talking about Errol Spence fighting the winner of Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, because that makes him a unified champion. It doesn't make him somebody that beats up a guy that beats up on a unified champion 2 weight classes below him. But if that's the fight, because if these other guys won't fight him, and that's the fight that he can take, and he decides to take it, I'm not going to be upset with him about it. It's not like he called for it, right? But I'm not interested in that. I want to see Errol Spence and Danny Garcia, Sean Porter winner. And I'm telling you, man, I think that's going to be Danny Garcia. People can disagree with me, but I see Danny Garcia pulling that out. Patrick Salfanon, what do you think about Dante's Boxing Nation? Love Dante's Boxing Nation. I don't have enough chances to listen to it as much now that I have my own that I'm doing this so much. Pretty much I have times to watch videos for cats that do, like content providers that are on my live stream. So I will spend up most of my time watching videos like that are put out by, Best Fight the Best TV, Best Fight the Best, Boxing, Reef the Watcher. I watch cats blood boxing. Those are the kind of channels that I watch because those are the guys that I actually interact with in my live stream. But before I was doing a channel, I love Dante's Boxing Nation. Absolutely love him. Think he's a great, for everything I've heard about him, he's a stand-up guy. I like his contribution to boxing. And I'm glad that I think he's back from wherever he went to Thailand or something like that. Because I check his videos out. I think he's a very knowledgeable guy too, by the way. And clearly very hardworking. Sheldon Holmes, what's good, man? What's good, Brian Taylor? What's going on in the shy, my man? Graylin Watch. I'm kind of picking these as I go, man. Benavidez is still compromised with his health injuries, his movements in his last fight. Said it all. He might have been something, but just know what my eyes saw, and it's clear as crystal. Yeah, he's probably gonna get the brakes beaten off him, dude. By God dog. This is Saturday, man. This is a holiday, man. These cats trying to send me something to read. They're tripping. And I know this guy's going to try to renegotiate something because that's just his personality. Let's see. What are you going to ask? What are you going to ask for? Sorry, man. Hold on. A few quick questions about your contract. Nope, I cannot call you about your contract. Sorry about that. That was a little bit of work. MP. Oh, what's going on? CDM Boxing Report set out. I'm also rolling with Garcia as well. I go to his gym and get an interview. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm riding with. That's who I think is going to win. I like Danny Garcia, though, man. I like him. I know he gets a lot of heat. He's cocky as woo wee, but I like him though. Bush God 10-9-29 said, I wish Al Heyman had his own broadcast on TV. That would be huge. PBC TV. That's kind of what Bounce was, man. I think he owns a part of Bounce. And I could not find a fight. I could not find anything that aired Bounce TV to save my life. Ronald Fickley, bang international boxing all day. Also, before leaving the chat, new media. That's what's up. Thank you, sir. Let me go down here. BMax 8 for 9. You got the dislikes because you went live. You had some people subscribe to you just to hit the dislike button. Oh yeah, man. I had some funny conversation though with somebody. Yeah, I just got another dislike. This guy was like, you commented me, so you fell into my trap. Because I actually get on my comment section. Most people know that if you leave a comment, if you address it to me, more than likely I'm gonna respond to you, or at least I try my best to respond. And in most comment sections, you're gonna see me talking to people in the comment section. If I don't get to every one of the comments, that's my bad. There's a lot of them, but I do that because I'm making a video. I want you to talk to me, and I consider you talking to me unless you're talking to somebody else. Because somebody was like, "Oh, you're a nobody. You're talking to me in your chat room." Like, I'm a nobody because I'm talking to you? Man, talk about cats having some self-esteem issues, Anyway, man, I just had to share that story. Fanon, yep, you've been like that from day one, and it worked. Hey, man, I try to do that. I'm going to keep, man, if you leave a comment in my comment section, dude, I like to talk boxing with people, man. I'll go back and forth with you a little bit and argue with you a little bit or say what's up. But come on, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk boxing. This is just a mechanism by which to do that. Gary Benson said, I would love to see Crawford versus Porter. That would give me a better barometer of him and Spence because Porter does have a rugged style and Horn was so overclass. You really couldn't assess Crawford versus Spence. Yeah, because I think the same thing happens, but worse to Horn if he fought Errol Spence. It would just be a terrible whooping. And that Horn doesn't punch very hard. He's not like a real pressure fighter. It just it was but hey, man, I give him credit for having beaten him though. You know what I mean? Juan Monitor, that's funny. Sean Porter would actually be a beast in MMA. Yeah, I wouldn't want to scrap with Sean Porter, man, on the real though. Curtis, what's going on, Curtis Anderson? The real Kurt, the black Kurt Sugar. Kurt Sugar said, I can't wait till the winner is announced. I want to see what Porter Garcia say when Jim Gray says who's next, and the winner would say, "Bring on Andre Berto." Bring on Andre Berto, man. Yes, sir. Wawa say, you think so? What do you think about what? Do I think that what? You gotta tell me, what do I think? Do I think, oh man, if you're talking about Errol Spence and Sean Porter, no, Errol Spence and Jeff Horn, yeah, I think Errol Spence will kill him. I think he just beat him I think he beat him silly. Young Merv the Cup, man. Errol's a monster. He's gonna have to get stronger though. Bud he's gonna have to get stronger though. Bud, that is. Yeah, but Bud can box, man. It's like, hey man, I want to lunch on that dude's ability to fight now. That dude's a fighter, man. Let me back up. Yeah, my man. I love that channel, McGregor Boxing. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry. Patrick Scott, I'm missing. Ticket. Patrick Scott said Dante was lit last night with Ticket and Kenny Porter. Yeah, I didn't get to see that, man. I haven't listened to the whole thing. I got to check it out. Much love in the super chat again, though, my man. I definitely will. I was listening to it a little bit this morning in the car, but I didn't get to listen to the whole thing. Nicholas Mapp said Crawford is in the best position out of all the welterweights. Pound changed my mind. Crawford is in the best position out of all the welterweights. That depends on what you're talking about. What best position to do what? If you're talking about he's in the best position to unify the belts, no, I don't think at the tail end of the unification, yeah, he's in a position where he would be the last person to get it, because you're going to get the unification of the WBC, the IBF, and the WBA before you'll get any WBO thing going on. He's going to fight in his own lane, right? So he'll fight Benavidez. Then after that, he'll probably who would he fight after that? That one, man, let me go to the spreadsheet. What's a guy's name? I'm about to call a dude Ilgaskis, but I don't want to do that. Sabonis, something like that. But let me do something real quick. Forgive me, man. I want to make sure that I say the right name. At least I have the right spelling for the name. He's one of the guys I thought if he didn't fight Benavidez, he was going to fight this guy next. Yeah, it's Aegis Kavaliauskas. It's a super long name. So Aegis Kavaliauskas is who I would think is going to be his next mandatory, right? So he fights Jose Benavidez, who, by the way, Jose Benavidez is ranked number 14 by the WBO. I don't think he's ranked by anybody else. Let me see. Let me just go this, and forgive me if I give you a slightly dated ranking system. Not that I'm in that too much of a love with the ranking system, but Aegis Kavaliauskas is probably going to be his next mandatory, because I think he's with Top Rank and not Clayton Calliton or whatever. But yeah, man, he's not got anybody to fight, so he'll be able to hold that belt for sure, because there ain't nobody really over there to fight. All the heat is over in the WB. Actually, most of the heat is in might be an IBF. The way I'm looking at these rankings, with Vargas, Ugas, Vargas, Berto, Carlos Adames. That's somebody else he might wind up fighting, Carlos Adames. So he could probably get like Kavaliauskas. He'll fight Benavidez and Kavaliauskas. Then I wouldn't be surprised if he wound up fighting Carlos Adames. That's who I would think he is. So he's in a good position in that regard, you know. Anyway, man, that's what's my thought, man. Much appreciate you for the super chat, man. Thank you for supporting the cause, man. Oh, who can fight for real? Oh, Teofimo? Teofimo can fight. If I see the name Teofimo listed above, heck yeah, Teofimo Lopez can fight. Spence has a huge payday waiting for him. when he fights in Jerry World. Yeah, absolutely. And when he fights on, yeah, there you go, African King. Yeah, yeah. I just thought he went by Egus. I am not even going to try to pronounce that name, man. That Kavalakas. Yeah, that's who I think he'll fight like Benavidez and Kavalakas, then Ocampo, then Adamas. Adamas would be a good fight too, because Carlos Adamas is like a poor man's Errol Spence. A broke man, not a completely broke man's Errol Spence, but their styles remind them. His style reminds me of Errol Spence a little bit. Blackfish Black said, he still fought Ocampo. Doesn't matter. He could be unifying instead of waiting on the WBC winner. But who's he gonna unify with if he doesn't get the WBC winner? You know? Oh, TG, I didn't hear them on Dante's channel, though, but TZ Franks, much love in the super chat. He said, did you hear Kenny on Dante's allude to how good a boxer Spence actually is? He tried to take credit for perfecting Spence's jab during the Olympics. And I'll tell you this, man, not a lot of people talk about this. And this is what made me believe that they didn't want to fight Errol Spence. Because Kenny Porter is, and I haven't verified this with anybody that knows Errol Spence, but I just remember him saying that he took Errol Spence to Mayweather's gym and basically threw Errol Spence in as a ringer against Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather didn't know what he was getting into when Errol Spence got in there. But Kenny Porter said Kenny Porter knew what was going to happen because Errol Spence is like that, dude. So, yeah, Kenny Porter knows what a fighter that dude is. And that's why I think they're not in any hurry to fight him. And they can say what they want. But I don't think he's in a hurry to fight him. If he can get a belt and he can get some money some other way, he'll do that. You know what I mean? He'll do it. Reverend Pickle says Spence is a special talent in a brutal type of way, man. He ain't in a brutal type of way. What a Black Crawford spent. Spence has to sell out American Airlines before he tries to fight at Jerry World. Hey, man, come on, man, with all of that, man. Seriously, man, don't do that. Black, come on, Crawfish Black. Just come on, man. I got a lot of respect for you, man. I love you coming into the channel, man, but let's not do that. OKC Boxing Talk Uncut. Peterson landed 28%. Brooks 33%. Since Spence's D is underrated, man, that dude, I don't know what he landed, but it dang sure didn't keep him from getting that ass racked. Spence is the least hit welterweight per stats. I'm not big on them stats, man. I'm not big on it because I don't know how these guys count punches landed and all that. All I know is the dude can fight. You know, the dude can fight. Terence Crawford can fight. And that's one of the best fights that can be made in boxing because those two fighting, you've got two world-class fighters whose styles should mesh very, very well, you know? Because either Terence Crawford is going to box circles around Terence Crawford and make it an easy fight, or he's going to get hurt. I don't see it happening either way. I don't see it going any other way but those two ways. Either Terence Crawford is going to box circles around Errol Spence Jr. and not get a glove laid on him, or he's going to get the tar beaten out of him. Because if Terence Crawford has to exchange, he's going to get hurt. There ain't no, and I'm sorry, anybody that thinks he's not going to get hurt, if he has to fight Errol Spence, and Errol Spence is able to hit him on a regular basis, you're tripping. You tripping. That dude is going to hurt. That dude's going to get hurt, man. However, Errol Spence got to catch him. Same thing I say about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I don't know. Tyson Fury didn't look like he got hit in his last two fights. He didn't look, I know he didn't look that good and all of that, but hey, man, we got to see how that fight plays out. I know he's widely recognized as the lineal champion. Hey, man, you got to get this type of conversation up out of here, man. I'm just going to Just remove the comment. Moo woo. I don't know what all that's about, man, but I'd appreciate if you don't have a lot of drama going on here. I don't recognize the name, so please don't do that stuff. What kind of stuff are you saying here, friend? So I know. Look, man, don't trash the comments, man. Okay. And I mean it. We're just so you know, I'm more likely to throw you out than I am to argue with you, dude. And if Ron Finkel's hit you, you're doing something wrong. Ron Finkel is the troll. He is the troll hunter, without a doubt. And he reports for duty. But you got to do something to get blocked about this joint. The architect once said Crawford's best chance is to follow the Leonard Hagler blueprint. Yeah, no doubt. Ron Finkel said troll. Okay. Yeah, I was like, what is that about, man? Don't distract the conversation. Ty Legacy, my man. I saw a couple before, but I want to make sure I got to this one for you, man. So they think they're going to have, I think they're both going to have success. We're going to see who's going to dictate enough to win. Going to be a lot of ebbs and flows in the fight, in my opinion. If there's a lot of ebbs and flows, then Terence Crawford's going to get knocked out. You can't have Errol Spence getting ebbed because he don't stop ebbing. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't stop ebbing. He doesn't stop flowing. If they let him flow, it's going to be a lot of trouble, man. If he's hitting him and he's getting periods of time when he's lighting off, no. It's not quite like Deontay Wilder. You can't have Deontay Wilder have a good round on you. I'm trying to tell you. You can't have Deontay Wilder have a good round on you. Because if he has a good round, that means he knocked you out. That means he landed. And that's just dynamite. It's just something real bad to happen if that sucker lands. If it's kind of like a bowling ball downhill, if you ask me. And it tends to happen in the second half of the fight. If he's doing it in the first half of the fight, man, and that dude looks real anyway, man. Crawford is better than Spence. What's going to happen when Spence switches stances? Man, I don't know what's going to happen, man. I just know that, hey, I want to see the fight. But like I say in this, I said it in the comment, it's on Terence Crawford to make that happen. It's on Terence Crawford to be vocal about the fight happening. It's on him because he's the one that has the promoter. That's all I'm saying. He's the one that has the promoter. He has somebody on his team he's got to convince to make the fight. He's got to have somebody on his team believe that the money is there for the fight. Right? So, I mean, there's nobody to stop Errol Spence Jr. from doing it. Errol Spence ain't got to negotiate with anybody on his team. Jump to what did I do? I don't know. What did you do? You didn't get blocked, so you couldn't have done anything. Crawford's best chance. One King said Crawford's best chance is to stay away. Yeah, that's the problem, man, is that I don't know if he's going to be able to stay away. That guy likes to fight, man. And he's coming off he likes to fight. He's a warrior, man. That dude is a rough dude. That's a rough dude who likes to stick out his tongue, likes to fight, likes to get you. For nine, the Don, let me get a wrench. Wordplay. All right, wordplay. I've seen you enough, I do believe. Please do not make me regret this. Oh, no. I just messed you over. I didn't mean to do that wordplay. Forgive me, unhide user. Where is it? Sorry. All right, wordplay. I've seen you enough around this joint. I'll wrench you up. Okay, Fanon, no, I know Fury, your boy, but he's gonna sleep, my boy. Yeah, hey, I'm glad you know Tyson Fury is my dude, man. So's Deontay Wilder, though. And if he gets hit by one of them bombs, yeah, he gets bombed, he's gonna go to sleep. I do believe that. If he gets hit by one, he's gonna go to sleep. Oh, you can't get a wrench? Oh. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. Wordplay. Somebody said you can't get a wrench. I don't know what that's about, so I got to snatch it back. Sorry. Hey, Fanai, you gotta. Ron Finkel says you couldn't get one, dog. I gotta snatch that back because we had somebody blow a whole channel up. Let me see you one more time, man. Come through. I got my wrench and I had to snatch it back, dog, because I don't know why he said no. I don't know why. Ask your boy. Why did Ron Finkel say no? Ron Finkel is like, Ronald Finkel is like, that's one of my number one senior moderators, dude. If I could have a gold moderator, it would be Ron Finkel and Gregory Wyatt. I don't know why, man. Why did Ron Finkel say that? I get no idea. I don't know. You need to be stamped by a mod to get a wrench. We've been infiltrated before. Yeah, that's pretty much. I got to do that, man. Wordplay. Just have somebody vouch for you. And you back in like Flynn. What's going on, Adrian D? How you feeling? Yeah, man, I've had somebody like take out like 50. Man, they might have taken out 20 people. And I was like, oh, my God. So when he said no, I was like, oh, okay. I had to snatch it back. No disrespect to you, though, man. That's crazy, fan. I've been coming here for a minute. Hey, man, seriously, wordplay, I don't know what. I don't know why that is. I don't mean to insult you, man. I just don't know what to say. LT Green is good for non-international. That's what I'm saying. If somebody in the blue, somebody that's a moderator that's watching the chat on a regular basis says something like that, I got to respect it, man. Because I had somebody blow up my whole show, dude. See, like LT Green, if you got somebody like that, just have a moderator do it. And I'm good with it. I don't have a problem with your wordplay getting one. You just got to get somebody in the blue to say it's all good. See, like McGregor said, he vouches for LT. Case, I've been here for. I know. I don't know what it is. Wordplay. I don't know. I'm respecting you enough to say, dude, what is it? Throw me a wrench, Finkel. No, I'm good. I know TZ Frank is good too. I don't know what that is, man. Come next, ask next time. Just ask next time, man. I don't want to get into the wrench thing, man. I'm gonna give one more out, man. And I'm sorry that I said yes, and then somebody did that, but that's Ron Finkel. That's Ronald Finkley. I don't know what else I can do without taking a chance. What's good, Jeff, the producer? Pulev and Fury should be a bore fest. I don't know. I like how Fury fights, man. Love the champ. Yeah, man. Hey, Jump 2, hit me up next time, man. I can't throw him in the face of wordplay. I'll do ones on the next live stream. Hey, man. Hey, thanks, wordplay. Like I said, man, come next time and we'll work it out because I definitely want to. I just don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. And like, if say you get a wrench and then you're like, nah, don't mess with this dude, I would do the same thing for you, man. See, Denari, not no for none yet. See, you got that type of thing. Somebody tell me what Crawford did now. He's a great champ. Same thing he always does. Low plays. Crawford talking heavy, but hiding on ESPN Plus. Hey, man, he's definitely stuck on ESPN Plus. Kevin Drummond said, what do you think of Kenny and ticket debate? I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it. I'm sure it will be fun to listen to. I'm going to listen to it when I take my son to this thing tonight. I'll check it out. Enough people have asked me about it. I'm going to make sure I go check it out. But I'm 100% supporter of Ticket TV. The Jukebox says Spence has 600% more keyword searches than Crawford. Yeah, that don't mean he's going to win the fight, though I do think he will win the fight. CMJ Dog said, y'all need to be on probation period to get these wrenches. Wrench gang is family. Yeah, that's pretty much, man. Cats keep the conversation like real cool, man. What's going on, Napoleon Armstrong? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Much love in the super chat. What's good with you, man? How you feeling? Mark Wonderlick. What's good? I'm chilling, man. Just talking this boxing, enjoying it. The Architect One says, ticket stay strong. Yeah, man, he got a strong personality, man. Very, very strong personality. I'm a big fan of Ticket TV. Roughhouse Boxing, the UK guy that rated Wilder's power over the other heavyweights. Also complimented Wilder's speed and skill level 2. Uh, Everyone knows Deontay has that bomb, but downplay his boxing skills. Hey, man, I don't see how you could possibly get a bronze medal in the Olympics and defend the WBC championship 8 times and beat Luis Ortiz without being able to box. Dude, he did a very solid job boxing with Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz wasn't able to just do whatever he wanted to in there. Nicholas Mapp said, for now, where'd it go? Oh, I lost you. Yeah, F that. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. I don't understand what that is, man. Fanon, who you got, bro? Martin or Quinaki this weekend? Quinaki. I got Quinaki. I've got Quinaki. Salute to Ticket TV. Yes, sir. Oh, Darnell Kirkland, did you see Ticket with Troy King? Yes, I heard that one. Hey, man, that's a communication style I don't jive with. I ain't gonna lie. That dude is very knowledgeable about boxing. It's just a communication style that I can't deal with. So I can only listen for so long. Mark Wonderlick said that was cool. DBN went live. They went live now, or that's when they went live. Martin gonna get exactly. Martin's gonna get stabbed. Charles Martin's gonna get beat up, dude. I don't know, man. Crawford gonna look good against Spence. Test will come when he gets hit clean by Spence. The thing is whether or not you can gonna look good for 6 rounds. It's just the heat keeps coming, man. You know what I mean? It's the pressure keeps coming. What are you gonna do if he can't do anything to Errol Spence and that pressure keeps coming and he slows him down and he's got a battle with him? That's the thing that I'm like, he's either gonna have to box that dude all the way out, or hey, man, it's gonna be tough. Narco Champion TV, what's good, man? Says salute for now. We back, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. LT Green. I don't have any problem with the dude. I'm just saying that, man, that's not my style, man. Really, that's not my style. I was on his channel for a hot second, man, and he misunderstood a question. I think he called me a fucking idiot and shut the fuck up and go away. You don't know anything about boxing. That's why you don't know shit. I was like, dude, I'm agreeing with you. Didn't you hear me? I said I agree with you. But I said, what's your rationale? And he read that irrational. As I said, what's your rationale? Like, what's your reasoning behind this? Can you explain why you said that? Oh, who said that? Oh, Troy King. I was subscribed to his channel for like 5 minutes. But, he said, nope, no doubt, Fanon, just hand out wrenches, people. Hey, yeah, I can't just do that. I got to roll. Fanon, did you hear that Klitschko's coming back? Yeah, I saw him playing like he wants to. That boy need to stay retired, dog. But he could come out there and get that payday against Anthony Joshua, because I bet you he believes he can hurt that dude out. Oh, yeah, dog. I mean, I was like, God dang, dude. I was like, wow, really? All I said was I agree with you. And that dude went off. I was like, God, dude, I'm not trying to fight you. I said I agreed. I think what he said was something to the effect of, who could win, who would be the first to unify versus who would be the best fighter. So I think in a weight class, he said that he thought maybe he said Errol Spence would be the one that could unify, but that Terence Crawford was the best welterweight. But it might not have been those two fighters. It might have been something in a different weight class. So, and I knew what he meant, because I was like, yeah, absolutely. It's the politics of boxing. Yeah, you could be the first to unify, like Anthony Joshua could unify, because he's got a promoter that's going to pay a lot of money to make sure that he gets the fights. So the people with the belts are going to fight him first, versus a guy who is promoting himself and is going to hurt you seriously. So that's why Deontay Wilder couldn't unify. You know what I mean? I understood that. And I said, I agree with you. But could you explain that more? Right? Could you clarify that? But before he would clarify it, he called me an idiot like 6-7 times. I'm like, damn, if I'm an idiot, The fuck does that make you? Because I was agreeing with you. But that's why I was like, that's not my taste, man. But he clearly knows boxing very, very well, man. Clearly. And some people love that, man. Some people like to fight and do all that. I just don't. If you call me an idiot, I'm just pretty much done with you. Fanon, LT, I don't know, man. I'm just not. I mean, he's him, man. That's just his part. He's a young guy, man. That's the way I see it. I just see him as a kid. He's a young dude, and I'm not a young dude. So, I mean, at a point in time, maybe I'd have been prone to enjoy that type of stuff. But what's he, 30 or something like that? I don't think he's over 30. Let me see. And I know some cats might not think that that's important. Like, what difference does it make? And sometimes, there are people who don't mature in life. But, for me, whenever I'm talking to somebody who is, yeah, oh, now this brother's pushing 40. Now he's pushing 40. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, he's pushing 40. So, he don't want to spar Errol Spence. He'll get killed. Fanon, do you think it's Klitschko would fight Wild or no? I do not. Yeah, he's 40. He's 40. No. Yeah, no. That's just being kind of allowed. Yeah, he's not a kid. Anyway, man, I want a dog to do that, man. I wish him the best of luck. I really do. Yeah, he's about 40. That's why he's not going to get in there with Spence, and his boxing career is over. Not that it's a bad thing. No, he's not going to spar Errol Spence. He's going to get hurt badly. Because my understanding is Errol Spence will hurt you, and he doesn't mind doing it. But I do think you should support the cat, man. And everybody that's talking boxing and can help you understand something, man. I think it's a good thing, man. Yeah, no shade need thrown. No, I'm not throwing any shade at him at all. I think the dude's a good guy. I mean, from what I can see, I love when he's on Boxing Ego's channel. I thought I learned a lot from him. Miller have a fight scheduled. I don't know. Fanon, did you see Eddie Hearn behind a potential Vlad comeback? No, I don't think Vladimir Klitschko will get K2 Promotions. He's not going to promote Vladimir Klitschko. Because Vladimir Klitschko he's got his own promotional company. I think Vladimir Klitschko is the promoter for Alexander Usyk, but he might try to push Usyk. He might try to bait. I can see Klitschko trying to bait Eddie Hearn into doing that by giving Alexander Usyk their part. I believe they'll be partnered with Alexander Usyk versus Tony Bellew when Alexander Usyk beats the brakes off that dude. Yeah, Big Baby has a fight schedule. Oh, does he? I didn't know, man. I thought Klitschko was with K2 Promotions. I thought that was Klitschko. Maybe if I'm wrong, thank you for correcting me. But I could have sworn he was with K2 Promotions. Hey, I could have sworn he was with K2 Promotions. But it is what it is. Hey, man, thank you for the correction. Hold on. K2 Klitschko Promotions. Let's see. Yeah. K2 Promotion currently promotes the unified champions Vitaly and Vladimir Klitschko. But if they don't, but I thought that's what the two Ks were. That's what I thought that's what I thought it meant by K2. But is K2 Loeffler? I don't know, man. God dog, I feel terrible about that. K2, the Klitschko brothers jointly run the professional boxing companies K2 Promotions and K2 East Promotions. Yeah, the Klitschkos jointly run the professional boxing promotion companies K2 Promotions and K2 East Promotions, as well as Klitschko's Brothers Fund. I thought that's what that was. Hey, Fanon, but it's all good. Oh, he said, oh, I thought it got taken over. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure, man. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. No, it's all good. I mean, you could be right. Loeffler played Klitschko. That's good. Hey, what's good, JMJ 2122? Much love in the super chat, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for support all day. I say L2, you don't like him. Yeah, I just don't want to harp on it, dude. I mean, I had a bad experience with him, but that doesn't mean he's not a good dude. Some people just talk like that. That's just solid. Some people are just like that, just aggressive. And you're a fighter, and you can be aggressive, you know? And on top of it, I made a mistake of going off on people that didn't deserve to be going off on. You know, it's what it is, man. I wish to do nothing but the best, man. Let me go back. Fanon, I meant for Eddie to offer Vlad a ransom so AJ has a viable fallback out to avoid Wilder after his April fight with White. Yeah, that I could see. That I could see. But I don't know. Yeah, that I could see. I could see that possible. Reverend Pickle said, why does Tyson use Paffin gloves? Anyone knows? I don't know. I didn't know what kind of gloves he did. So maybe somebody in the comment section would know that. Graylin Watch said, Eddie knows he has to really come with the slick sleight of hand to keep the con going. We saw how he basically gave Povetkin 50% to avoid Russia and Wilder. I would love to know what the split of that fight is. I bet you he had to have given him 50. I bet you he gave him 50. I bet that's a 50-50 split on that fight. I bet you. And if he is, oh my God, man, why would you want somebody like that promoting you when they're going to cost you that much money? Ooh, he cost Anthony Joshua so much money by not taking that fight. Napoleon Armstrong said Danny will fall. His luck has run out. Dude, Danny Garcia can fight, man. Danny Garcia can fight. He's like that because he lacks confidence in himself. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think that's just how he is. Oh, James Toney could beat GGG today? James Toney could beat GGG today. He might. I don't know. I ain't going to just... What kind of shape is James Toney in? Because if you talking about James Toney anywhere near James Toney's best, will beat the piss out of Gennady Golovkin. And he's so big. I mean, they can't even make the same weight class. He's way too big for him. I'm interested in to hear that. For now, I can't wait to catch AJ versus Fraser Kendo. You know. Hey, dog. You know he about to fight Fraser Kendo because that's a unification shot. You know, he's unifying the WBA. Crazy. Said Danny ain't beating no damn Sean Porter. No, don't lunch when that happens. When it happens, I told you so. Okay? When it happens, I told you so. If it doesn't happen, hey, I was wrong. But when it happens, I told you so. People be lunching on him, man. That dude can box, man. He's bigger than, and the other thing is, that dude is bigger than Sean Porter. He's bigger than Sean Porter. That height advantage is bananas. I didn't realize. And here's the thing: Adrian Bronner put Sean Porter down. Caught him with that check left hook and put him down. He gets caught by one of Danny Garcia's check left hooks. That dude going to sleep. But that's my take. Nah, maybe not to sleep. I give Sean more credit than that. Oh, J Duke, Fanon, the Whopper with cheese or Big Mac? Neither one. God dog. I got to go to the bathroom just thinking about either one of those. But if I had to, it would be the Whopper. When I was eating hamburgers, it was the Whopper. Burger King. But if I have to eat a hamburger, it would be Wendy's all day over both of them. McGregor boxing starts. Fanon, why is Errol Spence running scared of Amir Khan? Same with Pac-Man Floyd. Hold on, dog. Fanon, why is Errol Spence running from Amir Khan? Same with Pac-Man, Floyd, Crawford, and Brooke. He called them all out for years. None of them fought him yet. Okay. Are you trolling me? Amir Khan if I have to take that serious, it's because Amir Khan keeps getting knocked out. Amir Khan, it's the problem is Amir Khan keeps getting knocked out and losing. Every time Amir Khan looks like he's on the precipice, he gets knocked out. He got knocked out by Danny Garcia. He got beat by Lamont Peterson for that shoving. It was a close fight. He moves up foolishly and fights Canelo and gets knocked out. I mean, it's like nobody's going to demand that fight. Nobody's going to push that cat into what glory is there in the knocking out Amir Khan? But I don't think Errol Spence is running scared of him. I think Errol Spence will have no problem with killing the dude. So you got to be trolling a little bit. You maybe you're trolling a little bit. So they don't want no smoke facts. You're trolling me, McGregor. I'm smarter than that. Khan is not stable at all. Errol would beat him. Not even fun. Oh, oh my God, man. That's just going to be such a beatdown. And did you see what Errol laughed at Amir? Did you see what Amir's face looked like when they talked about Amir fighting Terence Crawford? I want Pacquiao. He don't want that. But if you like Amir, Amir can fight. Amir he's got a problem with his chin. And that's hard to overlook, man. You know what I mean? That's a difficult thing to overlook. Being Glass Joe, you know? But I don't want to ostracize myself from your good gracious McGregor boxing. No one thinks Khan can beat Errol Spence, EJ. I don't think so. I think there's some fights I'd like to see Amir Khan in there with, though. You know, I'd like to see Amir Khan with I'd like to see him in there with Danny Garcia again. Yeah, he can't have a chin transplant. And that's what they know is going to happen, dog. They're going to come in there and they're going to hurt him. I wouldn't mind seeing Crawford versus Amir Khan, though. I wouldn't mind seeing Jeff Horn versus Amir Khan. Greg, you're killing me, dog. Said Amir Khan chilling out with Caitlyn Jenner, calling out AJ on Twitter for sleeping with his wife and calling out everybody. No one wants no smoke. He got Caitlyn in his corner. What happened to Bruce Jenner? Oh, my God. He had to apologize for calling him Bruce Jenner. That is Bruce Jenner in a dress. Okay? It is what it is, dog. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. Yeah, you got me, dog. You got me. McGregor Bot said facts. Yeah, I ain't that stupid, dog. I know your system. Ooh, Cannabis Cove said Ryan Garcia will be the new Amir Khan. Wow. If he keeps having his chin stuck out like that, yeah, you're about right. Who CJ, the Bison Clinic and more. Oh, she said, breaking news, Errol Spence arrested for first degree for slaughtering Amir Khan. Yeah, no, no. That would be kind of like the Chris Algieri fight. Nah, don't watch his channel. Oh, you should watch, man. CJ Goodfellow got a real good channel. Oh, the Bison Clinic and more, man. I support the Bison Clinic and more. Shoot, I think I've been on there once or twice. He's been on my show several times. It's all good. Garcia throws body shots with his chin up. Yes. It's tough, man. It's tough, D-Style. What's good? If y'all ain't subscribed to D-Style Boxing, subscribe to D-Style Boxing. Yeah, the Boxing Clinic is a good channel, man. Absolutely. Yeah, he knows his boxing. Very good at calling the fights, man. Very good at it. Hold on, did I miss something? Oh, GMJ 2121, man. Much love in the super chat, man. If I didn't get that last time, I rolled up and I saw some color on the screen, so I want to make sure that I didn't miss you guys. Thank you so much for supporting, man. It is much appreciated. Yeah, man. Ryan Garcia will be the new Amir Khan, man. Cannabis Cove, much love in the super chat, man. That's bananas. So yeah, I love the Bison Clinic more channel. Yeah, great channel, man. Yeah, he said, D-Style Bot said, I'm not a PG-13 channel. Yeah, but sub if y'all want. Yeah. Hey, D-Style be telling it like it is, though, man. Yes, he does. Hey, but look, yeah, hey, look, I'm about to try to. I got to bounce out of here, man. I know there's gonna be somebody else trying to go on live. I'm over my hour time frame. What am I at? I'm at an hour and 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go a little bit too much. Uh, oh my God, you getting by Trump supporters in my email? That's crazy, man. Hey, man, but change your email. God, dog, I can only imagine, man. I just don't even talk about it, dude. Because I saw that one speech that was given for that one guy that just died. I was sickened. Just so you know, I wanted to just vomit. But I'm not going to make a video on it or make a speech about it because that's outside the context of my channel. But suffice it to say, I watched the channel. I watched the funeral that somebody passed and somebody gave a eulogy, and I was like, wow. Peace out. McGregor Bites off. Peace out, Fanon. Big salute, bro. Much love, fam. If you guys haven't already subscribed to Fanon the Don, please do subscribe to Fanon International Boxing. We'd appreciate you very much, man. Yeah, E King Fight News. I'll check you out soon. Got to roll. Thank you for everybody that supports the channel. If you're not subscribed to myself, please subscribe to the bell icon. Also, subscribe to E King Fight News, McGregor Boxing, D-Style Boxing, CJ Goodfellow in the Boxing Clinic. Let me go back up here and make sure I ain't missing anybody. Just off the cuff. Ty Legacy doesn't upload nearly enough. I wish he would do it more. But man, appreciate everybody up in here, man. Definitely. Hey, subscribe to my man Low Place, man. MLPF. We don't always agree, but he shows himself up in the house and represents the boxing the way he sees it. And you always got to respect that, man. So I appreciate everybody showing up. And with that, I'm out. Peace.